How's it going, everyone? It's your girl, Rocket Gal, and looks like the Interim A Hero Rises 2023 results are out. So let's take a look together, shall we? Because it's always fun to do it together. And looks like they're doing it in alphabetical order, so it's not by vote again. So I think this is like their new tactic of doing things, because I think they realized that revealing the order of the votes has skewed or affected the results, so they don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, let's take a look. So again, this is not in order, it's alphabetical. First we have Lear, the red, the new like sword god essentially. She's actually pretty good. Honestly, I find when there's like a fully invested Lear in arena, I'm like totally fucked, because like even my speeding units have a hard time like trying to outspeed and like prevent the damage reduction. I know she's got weaknesses with like Deadeye and lethality, but I don't have that all the times in arena, so most of the time she can just tank my my dual Lin or whatever, and it's pretty tough, you know. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind if she made it in the top 4. I know she's in a normal summoning pool, but I wouldn't mind getting more of her because I really like her a lot. So yeah, honestly, not a bad one. But also, I feel like she probably is not going to win, honestly. The next one is Asker, Renewed Gods. This is the New Year's Asker. I feel like he was a little overhyped, or maybe I overhyped him up a little bit. He's good. He's a pretty good tanky guy. But there are some matchups where he just kind of folds instantly. It's kind of hard to explain, but he wouldn't be a bad unit either. Although, I find he's probably a better unit than, like, fodder, I guess. I don't know, like, I find his fodder to be not super good, but maybe I just don't know who to give it to exactly, but I just think he's way better as a unit for now. So, not sure about the value on that guy. Next up is Camilla, Midnight Bloom. This is the Ninja Camilla, and I gotta say that Camilla is pretty good. Honestly, like, she could just dunk entire teams at a time, and it's ridiculous. Like, unless you have Hardy Bearing or some way to prevent counterattacks like Water Sweep or Dazzling Staff or something. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of trouble dealing with Camilla. Unless you also like out-resistance her, but a lot of the times, you're not gonna necessarily, you know, account for that. And not all like teams are gonna, you know, think about that, so I don't know about that. But Camilla is really good, and she's also another unit I really wouldn't mind winning, but at the same time, like, she's also the type of unit who will get power crept kind of quickly, like, relatively speaking. Like, okay, she's not gonna be power crept, like, instantly, but compared to, like, other units that are, like, almost timeless, I feel like she's just gonna be good for, like, a year, maybe a year and a half before, like, she's gonna be bad. Or, not bad, but, like, just not good anymore, so that one's, I'm a little tentative on that one, but I still think she's really good. Now, who is really good is Chrom, Fate-Defying Duo. This is the Duo Chrom, Valentine's Chrom. This one is a fantastic unit, basically almost in every top-tier arena team at this point. Really annoying to deal with. It's basically like being water season every time, and there's a Duo Chrom, or a Legendary Chrom, except this time it's Duo Chrom, and he hits harder, and he could charge up his his Deadeye really easily, and he could even do it for another archer or someone with lethality. It's really annoying. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if he won. I would love to be able to plus 10 mine. I think mine is at plus 4. Yeah, really, he's a really great unit. Probably one of my favorite units of 2022. So definitely would be a fan of that. Next is Corrin, Starry Seer. That's the female Corrin, right? Let me take a look real quick. Okay, yeah, this is the female Halloween Corrin. I'm kind of surprised she's getting votes just because she was already given out, not given out, but she was summonable in the Engage a Hero Rises banner. So a little weird that she is here, but at the same time, she's such a good unit with super good fodder. Like, great unit, great fodder, almost like 10 out of 10 all around the board, and good art too. Really like her a lot. Yeah, so a little surprised, but also really wouldn't mind seeing her as well. I still want the Red Dream to be a thing, but if she slipped in somehow, I wouldn't be like too angry. I'll just be a little angry. But the next one that I am slightly, or I guess not slightly, very surprised to see again is Edelgard Hegemon Husk. This is fallen Edelgard. I'm just like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I'm like, come on, like, you just like getting your ass beat, Edelgard, in these Hero Rises. I don't know. She's a good unit for the most part, but not really meta defining anymore. Like, she's good. If you put her on a team to like auto battle in like Tempest Trials or multi map battles or something, she can clear those easily. But apart from that, she's not super like, okay, she can also run through teams in either raids, but Summoner's Duel, definitely not. There's so many counters to her that it's not even funny anymore. And in terms of like fodder, it's not even that good either, honestly. So I would be very surprised if she makes it into top 8. I think these are like the top 20 or so, right? Top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's a good chance she's just at 16 or something. That's my guess, but who knows? But even if I'm saying all this, if you're voting for her, don't stop voting for her if you want her, because she is a good unit, and my opinion shouldn't sway your voting behaviors at all. Alright, next up is Edelgard, Sun and Persist. This is Summer Edelgard. This is an Edelgard that I think actually should win. This is a really good Edelgard. I'd say she's the best Gale Force unit in the game, honestly. Very strong. Very hard to build a defense team around sometimes. She does have issues, but a lot of the times, like, if she's in the player phase or like you're using her, she's like pretty good. What else I want to say about her? Also, I believe some people use her as like a savior unit, like a near savior unit. I never really dabble with that because I think as a Gale Force unit, she's great as is, so I don't really want to do anything else with that. But I heard she's pretty good as a savior unit, and I'm gonna believe those people because I've definitely faced off against some savior Edelgard, summer Edelgards, and it can be quite the struggle. Alright, next up is Emblem, Goddess of Closure. I hate this unit sometimes. She makes Ether Raids hard again. I was just like getting the hang of Ether Raids again, like I was able to get the Golden Throne every week for a while, like maybe like 2 or 3 months, and then all of a sudden she came out and was like, well, I can't do it anymore. I'm running through all my stupid escape ladders and just not working out. And yeah, she basically killed offensive, like, savior strategies and like Ether Raid's offense in Light and Dark Season. And I know that's not exactly an exciting strategy, but it worked for me, so I would really like to keep doing it. But it is what it is. And she's a good unit. She's got great fodder, I think. She's got attack speed clash 4 and the it's like the no follow-up transformation thing for beast units, I believe. Oh, hold on, let me just check 1 second. Okay, yeah, it's basically no follow-up the offensive part of it and removes the condition to transform, which seems like is the new like hip thing for beast units, I guess. So yeah, it's not the greatest fodder, but it's also not too bad. I mean, honestly, just giving someone attack speed clash 4 could be honestly worth it, honestly. So, and I say honestly too much, don't I? Anyways, next up is for Mortius, the latest mythic unit, along with Goto. I don't see him anywhere. Rip Goto. That sucks. Mortius is a pretty cool unit. He's got that Fallen Edelgard vibes, kind of. Although he's got a bigger niche in the fact that he's just a far savior. I guess he could be a near savior if you want him to be. I think. Yeah, I think I heard Joel talk about doing that, but I'm just gonna keep him as a far savior for now. And he's pretty good at it. Honestly, he tanks pretty well. He hits really hard. He does have some issues with some certain matchups, like area of effect specials sometimes, or like Deadeye or something. But apart from that, he is really hard to destroy, and he can tank a decent amount of damage and hit back pretty hard. So honestly, he's pretty good. I don't necessarily want him to win, but I guess I wouldn't be too upset if he did and like got in with the top 8. Next is Leg Yarn, Flame and Frost. This is the duo Leg Yarn from the latest Ninja banner. I find that I feel like most people feel that she's kind of underwhelming compared to the previous duo ninjas. I think it's just because she's like super slow, and so a lot of people could just tank her. But she's also pretty tanky as well. Though honestly, I think I agree with most people. Like, she's not as like, I think just attacking twice is just not good enough anymore. Like the brave hits from the ninja stuff, like it's pretty good still, but like it's not crazy. What else does she do? Okay, yeah, it gives bonuses to attack, defense, and res based off of same percent of the highest value between the total bonuses of target and the total bonuses of an ally within 2 spaces. So, okay, it gives extra stats, but still, that's like, that will get power crept eventually. It's like not bad, but it's like not like insane. I honestly don't see too many Leg Yarns in like Ether Raids or Summoner Duels. She's not a bad unit, but I just don't see her too often. Yeah, I don't know, but I wouldn't like. I think wasn't like the duo ninjas have won the past 2 Hero Rises, right? So maybe she could clinch out another win, but I kind of have my doubts this time. Next up is Lif, Arcane Blade. This is the rearmed Lif. Yeah, I would love to get more arcane Luthnirs, I think that's what it's called. That sword's great. His fodder is not too bad. I mean, honestly, as a rearmed unit, he's kind of just designed to be foddered. And honestly, if I get more, like a bunch of copies of him, I could give him out to people. I could then merge him up, so it's a good time. I would love to get more Lifts, honestly. Although I don't know if he's worth a Hero Rises. Yeah, I've got doubts on that, but I wouldn't be too upset either. Ophelia, Starlight Maiden is next. She is the rearmed Ophelia with the red tome. Yeah, I would like to get more copies of her too. I believe she has attack resistance finish. What else does she have? Hold on. Oh, right, yeah, she had Special Spiral 4. Yeah, I remember giving that to Karagi. Yeah, that's the person, that's who I foddered her to. So I couldn't give Arcane Eclipse to anyone, which I would have liked to give to, like, the OG Leo or something. I know he's not the best user of it, but at the same time, I would have liked to do it, you know? So honestly, Ophelia, I would be down to get. Because again, with these rearmed units, they don't appear too often. This is like the one of the few times that they can make a comeback. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Next is Robin. This is the wait, let me check what this one is. Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure it was the rearmed Robin, but I wasn't completely sure either, just because I don't know, the name just Fel Tactician, it sounded so generic. It almost sounded like just normal, like, legendary Robin, which just, I wouldn't believe that would be possible for them to end up here. But, yeah, she's pretty good. Is her fodder great? It's okay. Just Dragonhide can't be given out. Hardy Fighter is pretty good still, honestly. Near Savior is always good to have Savior skills. And that's about, oh yeah, there's Arcane Agreement as well. There's a lot of units, I would love to get that. I gave mine to, the OG female Corrin after she got her Resplendent. I was like, wow, that's a pretty good outfit. Maybe I should just build her up. Who knows, we'll see. But yeah, I would love to get more copies of her, honestly. And as a unit, she's probably the best rearmed unit so far in terms of actually using her. I don't think her fodder is like super top tier, but as a unit, she's like really good, honestly. Like, she's super fast. Most armor units you try to destroy by just outspeeding them and like have some sort of null follow-up, but she is fast, so most of the time she's gonna outspeed you and destroy you. So yeah, really like female rearmed Robin. Love to get more of her. Next is Shez, Sharpest Blades. This is the legendary one, right? Let me check this as well. Okay, yeah, this is Legendary Shez. Yeah, this unit is pretty good, honestly. She basically can get like effectiveness against almost anything. Okay, well, maybe not against like super fast infantry units, but against flyers, cavalry, and armors, she can almost always get effectiveness for the most part. There are cases where there's a super fast like flyer or something that she can't get effectiveness against, but other than that, she will basically destroy everything. She's almost like the ninja or oh my god, I can't speak. She's almost like a ninja unit because she can attack twice. That's what she really reminds me of. So maybe she'll win, and yeah, maybe she'll win the whole thing, and she'll be like the ninja in disguise. It actually makes sense because ninjas are always in disguise. So who knows? Like, holy shit, it might be it. In terms of fodder, I don't know if Seal Speed 4 is that good. I don't know if I'm that like I don't know if the Seal 4 skills are really that good. I don't know if I'm still like, I don't know. I'm not convinced that they're that great, but they're also not that bad, especially for someone like Shez who really relies on outspeeding her foe. So it's good for that. Attack speed Oath 4 is actually fantastic, although I don't know if it's really worth foddering a Shez just for attack speed Oath 4, but maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I would rather just merge her because she's a great unit. I'm trying to merge her up. She's at +5 right now. If she wins this, hey, a +10 Shez would be awesome. But who knows? Next up is Thor, Sun-Kissed Gods. This was the Summer Thor, and she is pretty damn annoying. She's really freaking good in Summoner duels. Not so much in other game modes, but in Summoner duels, she's really good. Really good. She can spam out area effects pretty... Okay, maybe not spam out, but she makes for a decent user of area effect specials. Her exposure and stall is really annoying. It kind of destroys like Yuri's like usage in Summoner duels, which I don't really like because I love Yuri, so not a fan of that. But yeah, she also shuts down things like, she can shut down Sigurd and Seliph, which is pretty annoying as well, especially for Seliph. I definitely rely on him a little too much, and it shows a little bit because I suck at Summoner duels. So yeah, this unit is definitely a Summoner duels only unit. I feel like this is a unit that you only need one copy of. I feel like merges don't matter that much. I mean, again, they're always useful, but like not super important compared to like other merges. But yeah, that would be a pretty decent pick. And last but not least, and I mean that sincerely, very not least, is Veronica, Princess Rising. I'm pretty sure, and I'm not even gonna check, this is the legendary Veronica. And oh boy, this lady is so annoying. She's good in Arena, she's good in Ether Ray, she's good in Summoner duels. She's just really good. She basically gets brave attacks kind of, and she can also just prevent counter attacks, which is really annoying to tank. So most of the times you just can't tank her, but in certain like builds and Ether Rays, I can't do anything except try to tank her because I can't move or anything because of how they build their base or whatever. But with her, it's like I can't do anything, so yeah, what's the point, right? So yeah, that about covers it. These are the top 16. No, we don't know what the order is. I'll just let you all know right now that I put my vote in the duo Crom, just because I really would love to finish up my merges on him so I can actually use him in my core arena team. But again, don't let anyone persuade you in how to vote. Vote for whoever you want, or maybe do be persuaded. If you want to be persuaded by other people, do vote if they have a good argument for it. I don't know. So yeah, just keep voting if you want, and vote for who you want to vote. And please don't bully other people for who they vote, because that's not cool. You wouldn't want the same thing to happen to you, right? So don't do it to other people. It's just not cool. Don't bully, okay? Yeah. that is my thesis for life. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed me covering the Hero Rises interim report. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.